Paula Show is on. The Paula Show. Come on, one and all. I extend an invitation to the Paula Show. Join in the conversation. Transforming behavior, recognizing our Savior, overcoming hurdles, achieving dreams. Together we can succeed.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Paula Show. Tonight is a special night. We're cooking at Ezra's. I know you love our cooking programs, but tonight we're not cooking dukaners and macaroni cheese pie and rice and, you know, the usual. It's about confectionery, sweet treats. Suzette Lake, a sweet treats chef, is here with me tonight, and my cooking partner, Franklin Knowles. It's all about candies and jams and jelly and asham and dirty girls, slice up sugar cake, peanut sugar cake, guava cheese. We are making local sweet treats on the Paula Show tonight. I really would like the recipe for the peanut sugar cake. It's something that I absolutely love. So stay with us on the Paula Show. We'll be right back. Recently, I ordered some peanut sugar cakes from you and I sent them to New York. They were the bomb. They love them, so I have to get some more. That's why I want to learn to make them tonight, so I can actually make my own. I don't always have to order from you.
Right,
You're willing to teach me?
Yes.
Franklin, have you ever made sweet treats, confectionery?
No, I've never done that. So it's interesting. It's the first time.
So it's a learning curve for you tonight?
Yeah, well, I like to eat them though.
What are we making first?
We're gonna do some peanut sugar cake first. Then we'll go on to the colored sugar cake and then the ginger sugar cake.
And we can do all that on the Paula Show tonight?
Yes.
All right. Well, guys, stay with us. Whatever ingredients we're using, I hope you have it at home and you'll be able to make your own peanut sugar cake, ginger sugar cake, and colored sugar cake. Franklin, let's go. Kitchen time. We're going to be making the peanut sugar cake. What is required?
Sugar, peanut, and enough water to melt the sugar.
How much water do we need?
Just enough to melt the sugar.
Oh, but if somebody is watching, you don't have an actual measurement.
No.
Okay.
I used to do measurements, but I don't now.
Because you're a pro.
So I just judge the amount of water to melt the sugar.
Okay. So we need some water. Okay. So
gonna-
this is the water we'll be using, about a half cup of water, right?
Yes. I'm gonna
And then
put it in.
you're the assistant.
okay,
Remember?
I'm so sorry.
Remember, I'm doing the talking.
You want to have it lighted as it?
Yes. Put in the water and
Stop me.
Okay.
Do you need all the water in?
no.
Turn on the stove. The flame is supposed to be that high?
It can be.
Oh,
Okay, so you pour the
that's
sugar
a
in.
lot of sugar.
This is just about 3 pounds. So I'm going to use about 2.5 pounds because I have 2 pounds of peanut.
Oh, do
So-
you know? Well, obviously, you guys would know there are commercial mixers when you're making cakes,
Yes.
and you combine the batter and the mixer mixes it. Couldn't you do this? Like mix
In
the
a mix-
sugar in a mixer?
No, you need
No, it has
heat.
to be on the heat on the fire.
Oh, okay,
Yes. Can you rinse this for me, please?
Sure.
okay. What are we doing? So we're melting the sugar.
We are melting the sugar.
Don't we add any ingredients to the sugar? Essence? Nothing at
No.
all?
No essence.
Peanut sugar cake is just sugar and peanut.
And yes. And
But
a
why
little
is
bit
it
of
so tasty? I thought you did some cinnamon, some nutmegs. No?
No.
You see, these recipes go way back.
Yeah.
That's it.
I would think you need to add something for flavoring.
Okay. And then we're going to get a small bowl because these peanuts are,
Salted.
yes.
Oh. You have to wash the salt
Yes.
off.
Would this one be good?
A little.
A little bigger.
A little
I'm
bigger.
sure. So it's best when you're making peanut sugar cakes to use the unsalted peanut. Then you don't have to wash
really
it.
like the unsalted peanuts. I prefer.
Even though you wash the peanut, a little salt remains, and that
little,
helps to give it a little flavor.
A little flavor, yes. Before time, what we used to do, we used to buy the peanut that we roast in the oven or on the coal pots, and we used to shell that.
Fresh peanut.
The fresh peanut that we parch,
Yes.
and we used to shell that. But it takes so much time, and sometimes you can't get the
But the
peanut.
shell peanut is not the same like the unsalted peanut, no?
Remember when you roast it, you put salt in the.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, you know.
you put salt
Listen,
in.
you're telling me, remember when we roasted, we place salt in it. You know how long I haven't roasted peanuts? That might have been over 40 years ago.
Wow.
Probably when I was a little girl, we
That's a
did
long
that.
time.
What are you going to do? Pour the peanut into the melted sugar?
Yes.
And 20 minutes after it's set, I'm
Oh.
ready to go.
But Franklin, you said he didn't know how to do it, and now.
Maybe I'm a quick learner.
Yes, he's learning fast.
I like this. Have you used brown sugar to do this?
Yes.
It takes longer than the white?
It takes a little longer because the brown sugar is
bigger.
Yeah.
because with the rastas and so they like to use the brown sugar.
Yeah.
Oh, you make this peanut sugar cake for rastas too?
Yes.
Oh, let me ask you. The peanut sugar cake, the base, the sugar base is usually white. So if you use brown sugar,
It comes
the
out.
base
Yes.
is
A little
not
darker.
white.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Got you. This is interesting.
It is.
I didn't realize this is how it's made. Okay, everybody's going to laugh at me, but it's okay. I thought that you had the peanut in, let's say, a wide Pyrex dish. So you place the peanut, yes, and then you pour.
The sugar on it.
Yeah, and then you do something.
And then cut
but
it to get it out.
Yeah, I never thought of it.
It has to continue to reduce to get thick. So you have to leave it on the heat while that happens. So
Yeah, but I have never seen this done, and I didn't imagine it this way at all. This is a lot of
Never seen
work.
it either. Never.
This is a lot of work,
But I've
Franklin.
had peanut sugar cake several times.
Oh, tasty,
So, yeah, it is.
tasty.
I started back in 2005. My mom was doing it. I never wanted to learn. So after 2005, when I was unemployed, I didn't have anything to do. And
Force makes water go up the hill.
Definitely.
right. And my husband, he, always assisted mom on a Friday night for the market on Saturdays. And I was never interested. And she was in the States and I wasn't working. And he was like, okay, I'm going to work. When I come back, I'll show you what
Yes.
to do. When he come the afternoon,
Everything finished.
everything finished.
You did it?
Yes. I just kind of
You
refreshed
must
my
have
memory.
picked up something watching her.
My
then.
memory from what they used to do. So I just went and I did
you're
my.
not-
And
No,
they
you
were
mastered.
sold.
Now you master it.
I know you're a master. And that's the thing about entrepreneurship and unemployment.
Are we gonna
When
add our
people are
peanut now?
unemployed, creative juices can flow, and you begin to become involved in activities,
Something.
legal of course and ethical, that you wouldn't otherwise do.
If
But
you're
you
employed and have a job.
Exactly, but you have to make a living, you have to feed your family, you have to pay your bills,
You have to
and so you have to
get
do
creative.
something.
And then I, started because she was only doing like the peanut sugar cake and the coconut sugar cake. And then I started like making juices and I never throw away the sorrel. Like when I make the sorrel juice, I never throw away the sorrel hucks.
Yeah.
What I did, I blended the sorrel hucks. I added all my spices. I added the sugar and I boil it till it come to a paste. And then I end up with sorrel jam.
Sorrel jam.
Yes, I ended up with sorrel jam. I did the golden apple, the same thing. I grated the
With
golden.
golden apple jam.
Yes, and the mango. And
creativity.
I
Well,
like look up and
listen,
so I make local wines too. I do the raspberry wine, the guava, the Doms, the blackberry.
But
Yeah,
listen, we have to talk about you exporting all this.
Yeah,
This is serious
Interesting.
business. The Ministry of Agriculture need to know about you.
I tried doing that through the agriculture product that they brought in from Trinidad. I tried doing that, but it's like always a block.
Don't
and,
worry about it. You're on the Paula Show tonight. You're going to be on YouTube.
and something that I would love to do is to go into the schools and
Teach. Girl, and this is traditional stuff. Well, listen, we're here to learn and we're here to help you. So I think your assistant chef should continue to help you to stir. Just give him instructions. Go ahead, Mr. Knowles.
Stirring is easy.
You think stirring is easy?
It's
You know,
easy,
he
but-
said he didn't know to do it, and now he's talking about stirring is
Remember,
easy.
I'm a chef outside of sweet treats.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a break on the Paula Show. We're making peanut sugar cake at this time. Remember, stay with us. We'll also be making ginger sugar cakes.
yes,
And colored sugar cakes.
Colored sugar cakes.
And we have on set tonight Dirty Girl and Asham and guava cheese. Oh, it's an awesome night on the Paula Show. Sweet treats on display.
Sorry.
Thank you for staying with us on the Paula Show. Tonight we're cooking. It's all about confectionery. Sweet treats from Antigua and Barbuda. Do you remember the days when we had sweet treats only on weekends, or parents would go to the city and they'd return home with sugar cakes and ginger sticks and the colored candy? Franklin, do you remember those days?
Yes, I do.
And you said there was a lady in your village who made
Comes out on a Sunday afternoon with a tray.
tray. I remember
Yeah,
trays.
tray.
Yeah, we had trays in the village as
She
well.
have dirty girl. She have the
You mean
slice.
dirty girl?
Dirty girl.
Oh, sorry.
Those days were just
And the
nice.
slice
The
up
slice up,
and the peanut sugar cake.
asham, everything
Yeah,
was just there.
and they had a peppermint thing, like a peppermint,
Sugar cake.
like a peppermint stick.
That's it right there.
this is peppermint stick.
Oh, let's see
That's,
that.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
this is peppermint.
Let me see it. But no, it was on a stick.
That's the one that they used to put on. That's a hard candy that they used to put on the coconut bowl.
Crystallized. It looks
Yes.
crystallized.
Okay, I don't know that one.
You don't know that one. There was a lady on our way from school. She would sell in a wooden tray close to the West bus station. I think she was living on South Street. And she would have a wide variety of sweet stuff, and we'd eat that. Then we would have snow cone. Boy, we consumed a lot of sugar growing up. But
Exactly my
the
point.
beauty was we would be playing outside. We'd be playing netball and football and just running like crazy around the village. These days, children are not doing that. They're eating the
stay
sweet
indoors.
and they're staying indoors on the tablets,
Tablet,
and
on
there's
the
no,
cell phone.
there's hardly any physical
Activity.
activity. All right, so this is a peanut sugar cake. Isn't it finished as yet?
It just about another 2
What
minutes.
next is going to
I'm
happen?
gonna turn it off, and it's gonna start cooling down.
Oh.
And then as it cools down,
But when it cools down, won't it become firm in the pot?
no,
She's gonna
start
throw it out.
cooling down,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna beat it in so it gets thicker and thicker. As it gets thicker, then I start dropping it out.
You know how we used to drop sugar cakes in Freeman's Village? Well, in my household, we had wooden counters, and we would clean the counters because in those days
Yes.
it didn't have tiles and
Okay.
all the fancy things on your countertop. So we would clean the countertop, the wooden countertop, then we moisten it with some water.
Right.
Right.
And then when we're finished moistening the
start to
countertop with the
drop it.
water, we start to drop the
So
sugar cake
doesn't
on the
stick, so it
wet.
doesn't stick on the
Right. And then when one side is dried, we turn it
Turn it
over
over a
on the
little bit.
reverse side. Oh.
Right.
I remember
So
But it's not done in that way right now because
Oh, you
how-
have a machine for that
no,
now?
how I do my sugar cake now, before time when we used to drop it on the board
Yes.
and then we eat in the sugar cake and then we have all these coconut in our mouth.
Yes.
Now, when I make my sugar cake, because I beat it so much, when you put it in your mouth, it just melts away.
So it's smooth like fudge.
It's smooth.
Sugar cake is like
Yeah.
fudge. I wouldn't mind learning to make the peanut sugar cake, but it's hard work.
But sometimes
have
I'm
to-
in the kitchen for like, if I have like a big order, I will be in the kitchen like from about 3 o'clock in the morning till 11 the next night.
What?
What?
Till
Seriously?
11,
Wow.
yes.
That is not even a day's work. That's
It's
2
more,
days'
yeah.
work.
2 days work.
No, I'm not doing that.
Wow. That's a lot.
Because it, like with the Independence Food Fair, so
I think also
it's
there's
like
there's a lot of-
125 coconuts
there's a lot
I
for
would
it
boil
also.
in a day.
125.
Yes, I boil them in batches of 5. So it will be 5 pink, 5 yellow, 5 white, 5 purple,
And you're going
5
to show
red.
us how to do that tonight.
Yes.
This peanut sugar cake is not ready as yet. On set tonight, lots and lots of cholesterol and calories. I believe that everybody who's here tonight will have to consume a lot of water and probably go walking or swimming tomorrow because it all looks so tasty. And as much as I'm not supposed to be eating sugar because I'm on a meal plan, I am going to be tasting every little thing. Franklin, you're going to be tasting everything?
Definitely.
I know you're at home and you're watching us making the peanut sugar cake. In this segment, we're making
The ginger.
ginger sugar cake. Do you need coconut for ginger sugar cake?
Yes, you do.
So, what are the ingredients? I don't see any essence. I don't see any spice. When I bake, I use essence,
This
spice.
is not baking.
Okay, I thought sugar cake. No, Christmas bush. When we made sugar cake in the country, we had Christmas bush in it. What do you call that? Bay leaf.
Bay leaf.
You don't use bay leaf in yours. Okay.
So your ingredients are ginger,
Grated ginger.
grated ginger,
Uh-huh.
grated coconuts,
Right.
and brown sugar with some water.
That's not a lot of water. That's enough?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's a good
too
one.
much water.
Too much water?
Because the sugar is gonna melt
Spring water and ginger also.
and it's
Oh.
gonna come in liquid.
Like liquid.
Yes.
How many coconuts are grated there?
We have 2 coconuts here
2 coconuts.
and a pound of ginger.
Okay, a pound of ginger, 2 regular sized coconut, and will you be using all this sugar?
Just about.
Just about, that's what? A
Yeah.
pound? 3 pounds?
This is just a pound and
It's a
pound and a half.
Yeah, pound and a half.
Pound and a half and pound and a half.
That's
That's
three,
3.
four and a
So
half.
4.5 pounds of sugar. Lots of calories on the Paula Show tonight, but it's just once per year we're doing this. It's leading up to independence, and we want people to know that there could be a thriving sweet treat industry in Antigua and Barbuda. Suzette Lake, take it away. Tell us what to do.
Okay, we're gonna add our ingredients.
So we
to
need
the-
a pot. Your
Both.
assistant chef will
The
bring
pot
your
is here.
pot.
Yes.
Are the ingredients on the fire or on the counter?
We can add them on the counter, we can add
Okay.
them on the stove.
So we add them on the
Oh,
counter.
the water doesn't have to be hot?
For the camera.
We're gonna pour half of the water and then we're gonna add our sugar.
Adding all the sugar.
We're gonna add 2 packs,
So that's 3 pounds.
3
2
pounds.
pounds of sugar.
But
Mr.
you
Knowles,
see,
couldn't you just rip the plastic bag?
Of course,
Typical men, you have to unbump it
Yeah.
and untie it and just rip the bag.
Oh, men do things differently. From
and you see with this brown sugar, it's lighter than the brown sugar that we
Yes.
used to use
The
before.
grains are not as
Right. So
thick.
that's why we have to use a little more
Why?
sugar than coconut. Because if we don't have enough sugar, the coconut will never set.
The sugar binds the coconut.
Right.
Oh. This is scary though.
really?
It's a lot of sugar. But I guess we won't be eating all. One person won't be eating all.
Yeah.
And again, the pot goes on to the fire with the water and the sugar.
And it melts,
And then you
and then-
consistently
Melt
stir.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna melt that now.
Alright.
So we put the pot onto the fire, we turn the stove on. That's good heat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is it you require the flame to be so high?
Sugar melts faster.
Because it melts faster. You can always adjust down. You start high and then you just adjust down at the end.
Oh, so the higher
It's just
the
like when you're
flame-
cooking rice and you season rice and you start with a high
I
flame
don't
and
cook
then
seasoned rice.
You
And
eat it.
yeah, well, not anymore, not for a while, no. I haven't been eating pork for years.
Yeah?
I was El Porco once, but I haven't been eating pork for years.
That's good. Maybe I'll get more to eat.
So we're melting the sugar, and then
sugar is gonna
you add the ginger and the coconut,
the coconut together, yes.
Oh.
Interesting, eh?
And this has to be melted for about 20 minutes as well?
The higher the flame is gonna melt within a couple of minutes.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna give you a stir.
Yeah.
He is good for you?
Strong arms. The sugar is dissolved sufficiently,
Yes, it is.
and it looks as if you're about to add the coconut.
Coconut, correct.
Okay.
So we're gonna pour the
And-
coconut in.
Pour the coconut in. All at the same time? While you're mixing.
While you're mixing, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we just take it all in
And look
like.
at Suzette standing there as if she's a master chef and teacher for real.
She is.
Okay.
I'm learning.
Okay. All right. I'm learning too. And we're making ginger sugar cake.
So we have the sugar and the coconut in
Oh, yeah. When are you going to add the ginger?
Right now.
same time.
Okay.
Let's have-
Oh, you need the ginger?
Yes, please.
The grated ginger. How many ginger was this again?
A pound.
A pound of ginger.
Pound of ginger. And we use 4.5 pounds of sugar, right?
3 pounds.
3
pounds.
pounds of sugar and 2 coconut, 2 average size coconut. And we stir this until when?
Until it starts getting thick. The water is gonna boil out of this.
And unlike the peanut sugar cake, we don't need sticks for this. We simply need to place it on a moist surface.
Surface. Right.
Okay.
Smooth surface.
Moist, smooth surface. Okay, while this is cooking, Miss Tanis, can you bring the peanut sugar cakes over, please? Can you step away for a minute from the assistant chef? The peanut sugar cakes are finished, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Miss Tanis, remember you're the oh, looking good, looking good. Miss Tanis, yes, ma'am. She can taste now?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Tanis, taste. Oh, you move away the stick. Look at that. Franklin, look. They're set.
You ready to eat? We're gonna sample them on set?
Of course. But remember, you're making the ginger
Yes, I'm
sugar
paying
cake.
attention here.
Remember, this is the best part.
The eating part. Okay, must be.
Miss Tanis is taste. She's the taster tonight.
She's gonna tell us if Mrs. Lake is ready to have her own company. So, Mrs.
I
Lake,
don't think she's going to take it that seriously.
Miss Lake, this takes me back to my childhood. When I was a little girl, I used to walk down to the market just to get peanut sugar cake. This is awesome. I haven't had it in years because, you know, we've become very health conscious, but
and there's
I'll
just sugar not good
That's
for
the
us
same
now.
thing
Right,
Mr.
but
Knowles was saying.
you know
that
what? I will steal a bite because
It's not gonna hurt.
Don't allow your exercise instructor to see you. How is it tasting?
it's fantastic.
I just want to say that we need to get some credit as well, Mr. Knowles, because we worked to get this done. Right, Miss Lake?
Yes.
Definitely.
We did it as a team. So out of 10, what's our grade?
11.
Thank you.
11 out of 10.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
Yes, thank you. Mr. Knowles, your ginger, this is yours. You may
Yes.
continue eating.
Thank you.
We're going to call you in a minute to taste their ginger sugar cake.
and we eat all that.
My people, this tastes good.
You asked the question, how we get the sugar at the bottom.
Yeah, how is it that the sugar gets to the base when it was combined? Like,
So when it's left to set, the sugar is, because the sugar is less denser, more dense.
It goes at
It
the
goes
bottom.
and form that paste at the bottom, that base.
why do you turn it on its side as opposed?
Because the bottom is moist
Oh,
still.
so you
So
still,
the,
it
yes,
still
the,
needs to
the
dry.
breeze will just bring it.
So there's a method to all the madness. These are ours, right?
Yeah.
We'll be right back on the Paula Show. Stay with us, please. And we're just about ready to start our colored sugar cake. How do you get the various colors?
We have a coconut.
This is coconut?
This is coconut.
It doesn't look like regular coconut.
It is regular coconut. What I do, I break the coconut and I peel the back.
Peel out the brown part.
Oh, so this is just the white
The white.
of the coconut.
Right.
Why do you have to peel it?
Because you want to get the colored.
Oh, so if it's a regular dirty girl or otherwise,
okay.
stop. If it's a regular sugar cake, you can use the brown.
Yes, you use the brown.
But
It's gonna kill the color in this. The brown.
but the brown
It's
will
gonna kill-
clash. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. What are these colors you're using?
This is red and this is yellow.
So we're
So we-
making red and yellow.
So we're gonna make white. We're gonna bring the sugar cake to a boil, and at the end, we're gonna drop some white out. Then we're gonna add a bit of the pink or the
Oh, so it's the batch is white,
Yeah,
yes.
the
and
color.
then you add the individual colors.
colors. Yes.
So it doesn't. Ah.
So the heat,
So
So you don't have to cook several batches of different colors.
No. And in one pot,
Smart.
I can drop some white out, and then drop a little yellow mix in that end, and drop some yellow out, and then do some pink, and then I mix the red with the yellow, and I get tangerine. Orange.
Oh, you're going back to basic color combination. The ginger sugar cake is almost done. We're going to pour the water into the pot, Mr. Knowles, to start the colored sugar
Colored
cake.
sugar.
Let me know what portion.
Is it the same
Okay.
process that you have to follow, the same basic process to make the dark sugar cake? He wants me to say dirty girl, so I say dirty girl,
Dirty girl.
dirty girl,
Yeah.
and the slice up, and is it the same?
Same basic.
When you're making the slice up, do you make regular sugar
It's sugar.
cake batch, sugar?
It's just sugar,
And
and
coconut.
you just add the slice up, the coconut,
Same process as the
Okay.
peanut.
and
the
you
flavor.
boil it
process as
in
it-
right till it
okay.
come to a
And then you place it on the moist coriander
right.
and turn it over on the reverse side when the underside is dry. Ah, boy.
It's a learning lesson.
Ginger, sugar, water, coloring, no essence, no bay leaf, no cinnamon, no nutmeg. And her products are so tasty. Imagine if she added anything else. Isn't the ginger sugar cake completed?
No.
It has to boil in
It
some
has to
more.
boil in some more.
How do you
Just-
know when it's finished?
It's gonna come-
It's splattering.
Yes.
Why is that? Because
Because it has moisture in there. It's just like boiling the guava cheese. Once it has moisture, it's gonna.
yeah.
So what I would do when I'm boiling the guava cheese and it has moisture, I would turn the pot off and leave it for a while for it to cool and the water evaporates, and then I go back and finish it. And
You're about to add the sugar.
sugar, yes.
What amount of sugar are we using?
I'm
for
gonna
the
use
coloring?
a pound and a half.
A pound and a half of
Yeah.
sugar in almost a cup of water,
Yeah.
and the flame has to be high
Yeah. Just for it to
because
melt,
it melts the sugar quicker.
Quicker.
Then you turn
The
flame
hotter
down.
the better.
flame,
The quicker the
the
sugar
higher the
melts.
flame, it's the quicker the sugar is melted.
Right.
But I would think that it might burn, no?
Sugar don't burn so easily.
Look at her.
When
Just
I'm doing
going
my thing,
between
I,
two pots.
sometimes 6 pots.
6
Wow.
pots?
Yes.
At home.
At home.
And they don't burn?
No.
Good for
It's
you.
just going, and by the time they start coming in, you're just dropping out, and you do the process over again.
And you can do this alone?
Yeah. My husband does all the grating.
Yeah, let them grate.
Yeah.
We have to protect we have to protect the nails.
Yeah, but I get all the burn.
Anyway, all that we're doing here tonight, you have said to me that everything we're doing here tonight and more will be available at an event that you're hosting in Freeman's Village on the 31st of October, the 1st of November, and the 2nd of November. Tell us about that event.
Usually at Independent Food Fair, I am at number 91 stall at the stadium, but there's no food fair this year. So
because
I
of the
decided
coronavirus.
to still treat my customers. So I just want them to come out from 1 until 6 for the 3 days I'll be there. We're gonna still have the same dirty gal, asham, guava jelly, guava cheese, the whole work. And some surprises.
And some surprises.
Yes.
But where's the venue? At your home in Freeman's
No,
Village?
it's gonna be
where?
on the main road.
Oh, just across from Miss Roma Simon on
Right,
the corner there.
right.
You'll have some tables set up and people.
But it's gonna be a grab and go. It's
Okay,
you're
I
gonna
was
be-
about to ask you that with the social
Social
distancing
distancing,
and
yeah.
the
Protocol.
mask and all these protocols, you don't want people standing on long queues. So
Right.
you'll have them pre-packaged.
Yes, everything
Okay.
is always pre-packed.
Mhm.
So you can call in, place your order, and
And
you
what's
can
the number to call?
775-1023
Okay.
or 728-1023.
People can call and place their orders.
Yes.
But even if you don't call and place your order, you will still take the initiative to have items packaged.
Yes.
Okay. If someone is hosting a family event, because you can meet as family, or if there's a wedding or an event that, of course, is going to be managed according to the protocols, you can provide service to those types of events.
Yes. Because we have done it in the past. I've done anniversaries, weddings. I've done a wedding in Hawaii and one in Australia.
No, stop. You traveled to Hawaii.
No, they came and picked up the stuff and took them to Hawaii and one
To Australia?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
So,
Wasting time.
exactly. So you've gone international.
Just give me the
Susan's
colors
sauce.
and
I
Not
don't
there
know
yet.
that Rosie is going to be happy about that.
not there yet. But you just give me your colors and
Purple.
yes.
Purple and cream. You can just mix the color
Yeah.
to suit that. Any color.
Any color.
They just give you the number of pieces that they
That they
require.
want, yeah.
And probably whether it's dark sugar cake, colored sugar cake, ginger sugar cake, but you have a wide product range.
Yeah.
And you're saying what you have here tonight, you still can offer more?
Yeah.
Because I don't see any sorrel jam here tonight. And I don't see any Dums jam and all of that. And you're saying that any fruit, you can use the residue and make jams.
Jam.
Wow. What's the feedback?
It's been great. On Independence Day, it's like thousands of sugar cake. It's just
And they're all gone?
yeah.
Tonight, it's all about sweet treats. Suzette Lake is here, and Franklin Knowles is here as well. He's actually the assistant chef. Suzette Lake is the master chef, and I am doing the talking and the tasting to some extent. But our master taster tonight is Karen Tanis. Coming up next, she'll be tasting the ginger sugar cake and the colored sugar cakes. Stay with us, please. We'll be right back.
Yeah,
Ginger sugar
Okay,
cake
can you
is
left hand
being removed from the stove top.
Just drop them out, right?
Yeah.
But that's not small.
That's too small.
That's
small?
Too small. You have to shape
Okay.
them up.
No.
Okay, you
By
start.
the time you finish,
You start,
the
Miss
whole thing is
Let me get a little doing.
okay.
Let me
Let
see.
me see. Freeman's Village style now. Oh, see? What happened? I didn't do good?
I want to see what size Mrs. Lake make them. You see, you see
Oh,
the
it's
ginger.
not pancake.
You
It's
see the-
sugar cake.
I thought I was doing a good job.
It was, it
Well,
was.
then you need to use another spoon. You didn't do anything different to us.
Yes.
What did you do?
Look at the shape.
Now we're going to turtle.
Get me some more water in that.
Also, was that too big? A lumber?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You need to get a shaper for the sugar cake.
I usually have a
Like a metal
Spoon,
spoon that's shaped a
right.
particular way with a kind of curve. Well, at least give us a chance now, no?
Okay,
Come
go ahead.
Franklin. Now
Let me
you
see-
know
let me
what
see
to
it.
do.
Let me see if I perfect it. Look alike?
I'm not sure.
Small.
But why are you leaving pieces out?
I'm chopping down this spoon.
Look, shape up there. They're sliding. The water really makes a difference.
That's the purpose for the water. I suppose you can use it on a
if you don't
shaker.
have water, it sticks on the board.
Go ahead, Paula, your turn.
Me, I look so awkward. It's not funny. I don't know how
You
to
master
do
it.
not one thing. See?
Not that bad.
See?
Go again.
You look good, Paula. You look good. Looking good, Paula.
Sure, take a whole meal.
You used to eat that with bread.
What's the usual size for the food fee about this?
Yeah.
Certainly not like mine and Franklin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Sugar.
move because
Sugar.
they're underwater. Don't you have to turn them around?
No, not yet.
Start set already.
It's set, yeah.
Sugar, man. So you crystallize in the belly.
Put me in mind of Snoop.
Okay.
Yeah, we love sweet. Trust me. We love sweetness. Go ahead.
But there's no, I guess you're going to put it somewhere between.
Right
you know.
there.
Right there. They're not perfect in shape, but
Miss Janice, you've tasted the guava cheese. You said it was divine. You've tasted the peanut sugar cake. You graded us 11 out of 10. And now this is the ginger sugar cake, and we wait in anticipation to hear the results from the master taster tonight.
Actually, this is really, really good. It's a new one for me because I've never had ginger sugar cake.
You mean all the years you've lived in Antigua,
Never.
you've never had ginger
Never
sugar
had
cake?
ginger sugar cake. So
You need to live in the country. Go ahead.
this is a new one for me, and it's really, really good because the thing is, I like ginger, and the ginger comes out in it. It's not light; it's potent. You can actually taste the ginger.
Oh, so if you were to grade us out of 100, Franklin is assistant chef, master chef is Suzette Lake, and I helped somewhat because I didn't you see me, Franklin? Why are you laughing?
I didn't laugh.
I shaped the
Of
sugar
course.
cake and I helped to turn them over.
Of course you helped.
That sounds as if he's saying you're right, Paula. So tell me, out of 100.
I'd probably give you a 95, and that's because I preferred the
Guava
the one,
cheese.
the one, not the no guava cheese is my absolute favorite.
The
but
peanut
the
sugar
peanut
cake?
sugar cake, I really prefer that
But
one.
you said you like ginger.
I do, and that is why I give you a 95.
Oh. The peanut sugar cake is new to you as well?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
So it may be because it's familiar.
Okay. Coming up next, you're going to be tasting the colored sugar cake, and we hope
And
to
we
get
are ready to-
99.5.
Okay.
Yes.
You might just get the 100.
Exactly, and I don't care. I'm influencing the judge. This is fun.
It is. So we're doing the red. That's enough, Mrs.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Mixing now.
Yeah.
Don't mix the part over there.
Don't combine it with the white. Interesting.
That's the red.
Or pink. I want to do the orange. Oh, you're getting it this time. The sugar cakes are looking
Doesn't take long.
the size, yeah.
Come, Mrs.
Where's the
Lee.
spoon? Where's the spoon?
Oh, there's still stuff.
Come, Paula, put some red out.
I don't want to put any red. I want to do orange. I want to mix my own stuff.
Okay.
Wait. Let me mix my own stuff. Because I can do a combination of red and white, right?
You want to give it the
No,
orange?
do the red and the yellow, and you get your tangerine.
Franklin, fix up that. Yeah, I'll fix up that. Okay, so the remainder of this is going to be one color.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Turn this down.
Okay.
Good?
Mm-mm.
Hmm?
Mm-mm.
Can you say it or
Because
no?
you're getting it. Let me just help you. Then you can drop it out.
Get the color right.
I don't know what to do.
So that is tangerine?
You have your tangerine.
Same color like yours.
No?
No? Okay.
No, that's a different color.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you doing it so big?
Oh. I know it's not to sell. You don't have shaper for these things?
No, not when you're expert.
Oh, not when you're an expert. She's showing off. Come, Franklin, you do
Not
this.
too much of finesse for sure cake.
Come, Franklin, you do this. Wow. I taste the coconut.
It's coconut.
I taste the coconut a lot in that.
Give me some space.
You don't see any space?
No, say give me some space.
And now we call our master taster, Karen Tanis, to sample the last product of the evening, the colored sugar cakes. And we wait to hear whether it's going to be 100% or 99.9. Influencing the judge. Yes, I know.
What's your favorite color? Is it here?
No, my favorite color is green. But I'll go with yellow.
I like let's think alike. Mr. Knowles, what do you think?
I'm just
You
waiting
think
to.
it's 100?
I'm waiting to hear what you think. You're the master taster.
Delicious.
It melts in your mouth, right?
In Spanish, we
I
say
was just going to say
deliciosa.
that. It melts in your mouth.
Yeah,
Coconut.
and
Yes.
sugar cake doesn't usually melt in your mouth, so we must have done something extra special.
Mrs. Lee, you will get 100 for this. 'Cause
Yeah!
really
High
good.
five.
You don't have
They say
not,
they
you
say
don't
we
have
can't
nothing
high
to
five,
chew
so
on.
Hi, Elwo.
Karen, you don't have nothing to chew on. It just
Yeah.
It's delicious.
The Paula Show is on. The Paula Show. Come on, one and all. I extend an invitation to the Paula Show. Join in the conversation. Transforming behavior, recognizing our Savior, overcoming hurdles, achieving dreams.
Tonight on the Paula Show, we've presented to you a taste of Antigua and Barbuda. This is our national confectionery. Dirty Girl, peppermint sugar cake, ginger sugar cake. I know you're tempted to say Dirty Girl.
That's all right.
Guava cheese, asham, fudge, peanut sugar cake,
Slice.
slice of sugar cake,
Colored sugar cake.
colored sugar cake. Did I miss
Endless.
anything?
ginger sugar cake
Ginger sugar cakes, jam
Asham.
and jelly, asham
and fudge.
and fudge. And let me tell you, Mrs. Suzette Lake came here tonight and she showed us how to prepare these types of national sweet treats. And we appreciate the opportunity so much. Franklin, you had a good time.
I did. Thank you.
And
very
you
much.
now know how to make peanut sugar cakes.
But I'm not going to adventure.
And Miss Tanis, you had a wonderful time
I did.
tasting all the treats. I enjoy presenting this show tonight because very often we forget the things that are Antiguan and Barbudan. Isn't this beautiful, my audience?
It is.
And all this will be on display for you to purchase, for you to order at Freeman's Village on the 31st of October, the 1st of November, and the 2nd of November. We will display the number for Mrs. Suzette Lake on the television screen so that you can get in touch with her to make your special order because your preference is to pre-pack.
Pre-pack.
Yeah, okay. So thank you very much for staying on the Paula Show with us tonight. We wish you were here to sample some of these goodies. But since you're not here, guys, we'll eat it on their behalves, right? We are going to have a ball and then we'll consume a lot of water and some of us will go walking and jogging in the morning so that the calories don't stay on the hips and other areas where we don't want it to remain. Thank you very much for staying with us on the Paula Show. Have a good evening. Goodbye.
The Paula Show.